In this video, I want to talk about two things. What is impermanent loss and how can impermanent loss occur or happen? So let's talk about it. My name is Adam Shelton and thank you for watching this video today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Let's go ahead and dive into this content right away. Now, impermanent loss happens when you provide liquidity to a liquidity pool. You got that? And the price of your deposited assets changes compared to when you deposit them. The bigger this change is, the more you are exposed to impermanent loss. In this case, the loss means less dollar value, so less dollar value at the time of the withdrawal than at the time of the deposit. It's very, very important to understand that. Let me read that again. In this case, the loss means less dollar value at the time of the withdrawal than at the time of the deposit. So understand when you withdraw and understand when you deposit something. That's impermanent loss. Now I'm going to scroll all the way down and this is going to be an example. How does impermanent loss happen? How does it happen? And I like this article from academy.binance or Binance with the Z at the end. Okay, here's an example. Alice, our friend Alice, deposited 1 Ethereum and 100 DAI in the liquidity pool. Okay, pairing them up together. In this particular automated marker or market maker AMM, the deposited token pair needs to be equivalent value. This means that the price of Ethereum is 100 DAI at the time of the deposit. You got that? So this also means that the dollar value of Alice's deposit is 200 USD at the time of the deposit. So everything is matching pretty good so far. So in addition, there's a total of 10 Ethereum and 1,000 DAI in the pool, funded by other LPs, liquidity providers, just like Alice. So Alice has a 10% share of the pool. So she's got 10% share of it, and the total liquidity is 10,000. Okay. So let's say that the price of Ethereum increases to 400 DAI. Remember, it increased to 400 DAI all of a sudden. While this is happening, traders will add DAI to the pool and remove Ethereum from it until the ratio reflects the current price. Remember, AMMs don't have order books. What determines the price of the asset in the pool is the ratio between them in the pool. Let me read that again. What determines the price of the assets in the pool is the ratio between them in the pool. While liquidity remains constant in the pool, 10,000, the ratio of the assets in it changes. See, something's always changing. You got to be aware of the changes. If Ethereum is now 400 DAI, like we were talking about earlier, the ratio between how much Ethereum and how much DAI is in the pool has changed. So it's changed. There is now 5 Ethereum and 2,000 DAI in the pool, thanks to the work of the arbitrator traders. So Alice now decides to withdraw her funds. She just decides to. As we know from earlier, she is entitled to a 10% share of the pool. So as a result, she can withdraw 0.5 Ethereum and 200 DAI, totaling $400 in USD. She made some nice profits since her deposit token was worth $200, right? Remember from earlier? But this is what you need to know about this experience or with this example. But wait, what would have happened if she simply holds her 1 Ethereum, remember earlier, and 100 DAI from earlier? The combined dollar value of these holdings would be 500 USD now. She just would have waited. We can see that Alice would have been better off by hodling rather than depositing into the liquidity pool. Yes, obviously. This is what we call impermanent loss. In this case, Alice's loss wasn't that substantial. It wasn't, because there wasn't that much. As the initial deposit was very small, basically. Was very small amount. Keep in mind, however, the impermanent loss can lead to big losses. It can be, including a significant portion of the initial deposit. So in her case, it wasn't a big loss because she only deposited a smaller amount. But, you know, it could have been a lot more, but then she withdrawed out. She just got to, you just got to understand before you deposit or withdraw anything in liquidity pool, the pluses and the minuses that can happen, the consequences or some of the actual benefits. With that said, Alice's example completely disregards the trading fees she would have earned for providing liquidity. In many cases, the fees earned would negate the losses and make providing liquidity profitable nevertheless. Even so, it's crucial to understand impermanent loss before providing liquidity to a DeFi protocol. So, and here's a loss estimation over here. This is just an example of a loss estimation, and there's a couple of different equations compared to that. So if I go back, I want to read this one more time. What is a permanent loss if you just come in here for the first time? Impermanent loss happens when you provide liquidity to a liquidity pool, and the price of your deposited asset changes compared to when you deposit them. So if it just comes down, there you go. The bigger this change is, the bigger the change, like a big change, the more you expose to a permanent loss. In this case, the loss means less dollar value at the time of the withdrawal. Basically the loss means less dollar value at the time of the withdrawal than at the time of the deposit. So just remember that. I wanted to tell you what impermanent loss is and how this can occur. So if you're thinking about investing into a liquidity pool, not financial advice, but I want you to understand exactly what you're getting yourself into. I'm investing into liquidity pools, but I understand about the impermanent loss, and I understand the fact of, listen, I'm going to be careful when I withdraw something, and I'm going to be careful when I deposit something. So absolutely. So definitely read and watch this video multiple times if you don't understand it. Also, I have the article right below this video where you can check it out for yourself. It's a long article, but I just wanted to tell you a couple of things about it for you can help you today. My name is Adam Shelton, and thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to this channel. Hit that bell notification when I do videos just like this, and I'll see you on the next video.